This was all a bad dream. Let's keep the hope
Oh
properly.
no, Captain, don't.
Alright,
do
let's
this.
go to
I'm
Tartarus,
dying on
and
a
this
fucking
time
ship.
I won't do
Doing it.
calculations
I mean,
myself
affirmative.
because
Skimming
I'm
the
not good at
help in
math.
3.
Ah, and we made it. Finally add tartar sauce. I saved everyone.
That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage.
Ah,
I'm not gonna mince words.
oh
The
no, they
situation is
kidnapped
dire.
Akande.
I
I'm really getting tired of this nonsense, you guys. One last hurrah for the team. Well, I'm glad you stuck with me. You guys were smart. It was a smart thing to do, would stick with this guy.
Are you kidding? You get invited to the most interesting parties.
I'm with you to the end.
I ain't abandoning my crew.
Waiting on your...
You know, it's kind of weird you guys are this loyal to me and I haven't done any of your loyalty missions. One would have thought you would have left me by now. Because... And finally we go to Tartarus.
Captain, I am
Thank you,
pleased to
Siri,
inform
for
you
all
that
your
I have
services.
successfully landed on Tartarus.
Alright, team, here's the plan. We kill everything and then we go out for ice cream. Best plan ever. Oh my god, there are so many of them. And what on earth is this damage with the purple thing? I definitely haven't developed my characters enough. I like completely ignored the combat for the most part. Oh dear. Oh dear. We made it, guys. We made it. Through the skin of our teeth, we made it. Hello. A weird camera setup. And we finally made it to the top of the tower. The pit. Exit. And now I shall slow jog to the exit. Just a slow, leisurely stroll. You guys okay?
Take a breath now, folks.
What on earth is...
We're up there. Expect we ain't gonna have
That
time to
status
stop.
effect is... Jeez. It's quite strong. And we are here. Welcome to the UDL.
You know,
A place
I
in
could have
hell.
sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the hope to Terra 2. Terra 2, not Tartarus. We could have saved
Easy
this
to mix the
colony,
two.
you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I
You see,
say.
I knew you were evil. You
If
just wanted a
just
puppet.
Listen to me. We could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens.
Well, I mean, the words Halcyon has the word hell in it. So, maybe it's meant to be hell.
What? Oh, is this thing not working? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. It's like a Teams meeting.
You were mocking me. Unbelievable. You were my greatest success. And my greatest disappointment.
Aww. Sounding like a disappointed parent, alright. But it's okay. As long as Parvati agrees with me, everything is fine. All hands on deck. Is that it? Oh, that was quick. Oh wait, is it still alive? Oh wait, guys. It's this thing. Oh, gotta run. Gotta lightly jog away. Don't worry guys, I got like 18 more of these stim packs to go. Arduinos, I mean. Oh, but what I didn't account for was ammo. Oh my god! These things are infinite spawning. Infinite. And the drugs are getting to me. What the hell? That's not fair. Wow. Well, that was easier the second time around. Just ignore the drones, guys. Ignore the drones. You think the board will give me a mansion like this, Pavari?
Die, you traitor!
Oh, fun. Well, that was very anticlimactic. You know, I thought it'll be a little bit more effort. Hey, Kande.
About you. You aren't hurt, I hope.
Ah, hope. Nope. Didn't even break a sweat.
Your confidence is well earned, Captain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option.
We're not really alone. The voices in my head keep me company.
It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain.
Yep, actually, I don't really care about all those politics. I'm just going for an ice cream.
I don't know what I expected. Well, I suppose I'll just get on with saving the colony then. Enjoy your treat.
Thank you, Sophia. Best ending.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The Lifetime Employment Program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. Left leaderless, the people of Stellar Bay and Amber Heights were slowly but inevitably picked apart by the wildlife of Monarch. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Iconoclasts. And when the sulfur cloud settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale. owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide Medevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. It was only a matter of time before the adjutant sent her troops to wipe out Adelaide's town. Only one deserter escaped the massacre. He was believed to be carrying the last remaining copy of Adelaide's research. The bounty on his head remains unclaimed. Without the commanding leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker teetered on the verge of corporate control. The ship's independence eroded until it was nothing but another symbolic brand. Once engineering and life support fell into bored hands, the people began to accept that their home was no longer their own. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. As the board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end. The board's victory crushed any hope for a grand revolution across Halcyon, and so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life. And so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without saying goodbye. He was never heard from again. After Junlei's murder, Parvati turned inward. She was merely quiet at first, and she wouldn't speak unless spoken to. Eventually, she stopped speaking at all. Once the matter of the Hope colonists was resolved, she slipped unobtrusively from the Unreliable during the refueling stopover. She took nothing from her berth and left no word of where she'd gone. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the lifetime employment program. While the rest of Byzantium celebrated, Sophia returned to work. She devoted herself to ensuring that Byzantium remained prosperous for many generations to come, and to finding an answer to Earth's silence. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The Lifetime Employment Program succeeded in its goals. But that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? After you rescued her in Tartarus, Sophia Akande offered you any reward you could imagine. Power, wealth, influence. However, you were more interested in the simple pleasures in life, like the smooth, artificially enhanced flavor of a Rizzo's Purple Berry Munch. Rizzo's Purple Berry Munch, the only snack in Halcyon, officially endorsed by the captain of the Unreliable. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that's the end of the game. The true ending. God, that was depressing. I feel so sorry for what happened to Pavari. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'm thinking of playing High on Life next. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye.